Welcome to the first episode of my new series called Storylines. In today's episode of Storylines, we will unpack the complicated, most talked about and criticized show right now, The Royals.
Honestly, I had high hopes for The Royals. A modern fairy tale, a prince, a startup queen? Hell yes. It sounded like a story worth telling. But somewhere between the glitter and the glam, the story really collapsed. Now look, this isn't a hate video, but when you build a show on the power of story and the story doesn't hold, you have to talk about it. First, the story. We're promised a mashup of drama, comedy, and romance. But the plot never finds a solid footing. It wanders through fancy costumes without giving us a clear emotional anchor. It's like setting sail without a compass, honestly. Second, the leads. Bhumi, Pednekar and Ishaan Khattar, while I would say these are two fearless actors, each delivering moments of genuine flair. Yet together their spark really fizzled. The romance stays functional, not very fated, so we never really fully buy into that world. Third, the direction. Now Priyanka Ghosh took bold swing, but bold doesn't always equals brilliant. Polarizing opinions aside, the story feels more experimental than exquisite. Unfortunately, The Royals is a story that doesn't quite know what it is. Is it satire? Is it romance? Is it social commentary? The tone goes off course wildly. One moment it's Shakespeare, another moment it's slapstick. The characters speak in big monologues, but they rarely reveal any depth. Moments that should have landed emotionally in the show, they completely fell flat. Because no matter how shiny the frame, if the emotional engine of a story is broken, the vehicle doesn't really move. Character shifted mood with no arcs. The plot point came and went like a pop-up ad. And I genuinely feel that there were moments that could have been really powerful, but they didn't just land because the emotional thread wasn't really strong enough to carry them. And if we talk about the actors, I feel they were some of the best in the industry. But when a script asks you to shout instead of feel and overreact instead of embody, it kind of shows through. When people don't even know why they are saying a dialogue, what is the whole point behind it? No amount of talent can save the delivery. So I don't blame the actors. Here's the deeper truth. Storytelling is not just dialogue and drama. It's structure, stakes, silence, and timing. The characters we root for are the ones we understand, not because they say big things, but because something in their journey moves us. The Royals did not move me. It dazzled me, but definitely did not connect. When you miss the emotional logic, you lose the audience's belief. And when the belief breaks, no production budget can glue it back together. But here's the thing, having said all that I did, no one sets out to make a bad story. Every director, every actor, and every writer is a person evolving, learning, and risking. One misstep does not define a voice. So yes, critique the craft, but don't crucify the creator. Because we're all telling stories. Some of them land, some of them teach us how to land better. So before we trash people online, let's remember that storytelling is a journey. And growth, it requires a few messy chapters. And that's all for today's episode. This is Purva signing off. Until next time, keep telling better stories. And if you don't like the one you're living in right now, rewrite it. You always can.